All right, here we go. We got a city smackdown. Sassy, my dear, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm outstanding. I would be outstanding outside, but it's too cold, so I came inside. But you
Now
know,
you're out sitting?
yeah, I mean, here we are, February 18th. We are ready to roll. We have another show. We have a great show today. We're going to be taking a little trip. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So Sassy, we are going to go ahead and cue up the intro, and then we're going to come back and have a little bit of a chat. All right,
All right.
here we go. Well, all right. You know that intro means, Sassy. That means that we have a trip in store. So we are going to go somewhere. But before we do, we want to see if we're going to bring some people along. So Ace, check it out. Who's there, Ace? Who do you see, Ace? Well, I see Anthony Just Blaze. How's it going? Sleeping Collectibles, Umpty Scratch. How are you? How's it going, everybody? Appreciate you guys stopping in. I hope you brought something warm it might be warm there, so you never know. Bring layers because we're going to head out to Atlanta, Sassy. We're going to head out to Atlanta, but I have a little bit of bad news for you, Sassy. Normally, we do take our plane, and I know, but unfortunately, I did promise it to somebody, and I totally forgot about it. So yeah, the Minions, they're taking the plane this week. So that they told me that they're ready to go. So there's really not any room for us, Sassy. But I did secure another means of transportation. So like I said, it's one of those things. So the Minions are off. They're ready to go to where they're going. They're excited. As you can see, they're really excited. But Sassy, we're going to board a helicopter. Now here's and the thing is the first helicopter crew that I asked to take us, they're a little bit busy. They're doing a teddy bear operation. So that, so unfortunately we can't get them, but so we're going to get in the helicopter and we're going to head out and head to Atlanta, Sassy. So you ready to go?
Yeah, I heard somebody was trying to take my crown.
Well, yeah, King Bob, he's always talking loud and saying nothing, but we'll be sure to go, put the smack down, over at King Bob over there. So let's get on that helicopter, Sassy, and kind of head out. Now it is a little crowded, so we have to take two helicopters, but we'll be okay.
I don't want to go by myself.
Oh, it's crowded. So there we go. There's our helicopters right there. Now our second helicopter is going to let us land here very shortly. We're going to be landing, guys. Ready? We're going to find. There's King Bob's pad right there. Yep. All right, and we have landed. Perfect landing.
Front door service, right?
Yeah. So, man, I hope King Bob's got something good to eat. I'm excited to see his dogs, Jack and Ella. It's gonna be a lot of fun for him to take us around town. So, definitely, like I said, we hope Zach Bonifer, how are you? Nathan Gibbons, how's it going? Gem Pops,
LJ the Geek.
So we're about to take a little tour, and if you guys don't know King Bob, well, let's go ahead and give you a little intro here. Let me pull this up here. Sassy, anything going on for the day? What's going on with you? Yesterday, the week, anything in regards?
Just cold and snow and ice and rain. I want it to all go away.
All right. So we have King Bob. Let's
That's a nice intro. That's a nice intro.
Yes. Now let's bring the man on who does that intro. Ladies and
What's going
gentlemen,
on, everyone?
Bob.
I brought some snacks.
You got some snacks. Good.
You better bring the smack down.
I'm right here.
Oh yeah, you ain't taking my crown.
Nah, then Jackson take the crown right now. Around his head.
So now, King Bob, Sassy's already been working hard. She's been doing some wrestling, leading up to this. This was one of her matches the other day. She was pretty much on it. She was right there. So she knows she's going to do that. Now, I myself have had a pretty good match. I was actually able to take on Obi the Kid. This was the results of me with Obi the Kid here. Yeah. So Obi the Kid, I definitely
that
took
poor
Obi the
referee
Kid
never
down.
saw it coming.
So and then from there, guys, I just pretty much went on a tour of wrestling to get to this belt situation. I actually was able to take on The Rock. I left. Yeah, this is what I did to The Rock, guys. And then it kind of leads. But this is kind of how I am. It's just one of these things. Boom, we bring it. We can bring it. And this was footage. Now Bob doesn't want this to really get out, guys. He's really a little bit embarrassed about it, and I get it. But guys, this is how it went down. Just hours leading up to this.
I don't know. I play the role of Kevin Owens pretty well.
Well, my last name is Owens.
That's fine. I don't know what your name is.
But definitely, like I said, so we know Bob. We know Bob. Is that all you got?
Everyone knows Bob.
So how are you, King Bob? How are you, my friend?
Everything's fine here in the kingdom. I've got my loyal subjects. One is watching my back. The other one is I don't know what she's doing. She's been weird. She's doing some house cleaning. Let's just say that she's cleaning the liner.
Well, we're just going to say hi a few other people. Like I said, Zach Bonifier's here, Gem Pops, Eric Fry, Brandy Collector TV. Thank you so much. Bearded Barbarian Collectibles. He was here last week. So that's kind of what we're doing right now is we're just kind of going through, just saying hi to everybody. We're here. I mean, we're ready to take a tour with you, Bob. We want to know a little bit more about you. We want to know a little bit more about your hometown. We want to share. So definitely, like I said, I know there's some intriguing minds out there. So
yes,
first off, we appreciate you showing some hospitality, taking us in, and taking us around. So how are you, my friend?
I am great. It is luckily I appear to be one of the only places in the South that did not get snow and ice. I mean, we had cold weather here, but not obviously not as bad as people west of me or north of me. So I thank God for that because Atlanta's had enough snow over the years. And we had Snowmageddon in 2014 and the sequel, so I'd much rather have someone else deal with the snow and ice and not me.
So the Bearded Barbarian said, "What did I miss? Somebody else already won the belt."
Oh no, I bought this belt, and this is self-made. I'm a self-appointed title holder.
And
you was to at Target for about $20.
And Geeky Mama Bear has made her way in, guys. So Geeky Mama Bear she's sliding in. Here she comes. So definitely, Geeky Mama Bear, how are you?
In the grand fashion of wrestling, I'm not somebody out right now. I'm still waiting on the Valentine's Day card. Instagram about it. I'm still waiting on mine. I'm not gonna name names, but there's someone in the chat who's spreading a lot of love, and I'm not feeling it. I'm just saying, there's no finger pointing, but I mean, I'm pointing at a certain name on the live chat here, and it's 3 words and no Angry Barbarian. All right, perfect.
Frog Prince just came in the room.
We have confirmation that I am getting the cards. I feel loved again. Hang on one second.
Wait, he's getting a bottle too? I didn't get a bottle of mine.
Well, when he cries like a baby, he's got to have a bottle, right? So, anyways, I hope everybody's doing well on this Thursday, the 18th of 2021. Like I said, we appreciate everybody being here. Oh, so you got your little.
That's awesome.
That is my King Bob.
Cool.
I mean, I wouldn't be a King Bob if I did not have my own pop. So forget you, Jetta. Forget you, everyone who wants pops. I have my own.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll be cool enough to have my own pop. Who knows?
Yep. This is my guy right here. So,
Gem Pops, how are you? How's things going? I know Gem Pops has had an adventure over the last week, so welcome back. Let's see here. So Bob, we got a few things to just kind of showcase and go through. So, Sassy, how would you like to do it today? What do you tell me, my dear? Would you like to ask him some questions? Would you like to showcase some of his hometown? You let me know. Because like I said, hail Queen Sassy.
Oh yeah, I gotta get my crown,
Yeah, because we know, like I said, Sassy, she can bring it. She's on it. So
well, I guess we could start with a couple of questions and then maybe, showcase a little bit after that, maybe. Let's talk a little bit about Bob and what he likes to collect.
Okay. So did you have something for Bob lined up that you want to kind of directly ask him?
Oh, yeah, of course. I was going to ask what he likes to collect. I just asked.
I collect.
Now, damn it, Sassy. How many? Don't make me come through there. Wait, where is that? Yeah, right there. Like,
I collect a little bit of everything.
Can you let him speak, Sassy? All right, Bob. Go ahead, Bob.
Let me speak. I collect a little bit of everything: Funkos and tops and comic books and giveaway wins and championship belts and a little bit of everything. I collect dog hair too. I've got a couple of shitters here. So, we definitely collect a little bit of everything here in the King Bob Kingdom, or the Chocolate Empire, as it's right there.
So, Bob, I know you're having a fascination with turtles, and
I do.
So I would like to know at that point too, like where that comes from, where your love from, because it seems you have that quite a bit, and I know you're King Bob and collecting, but I know turtles is something in your heart very dear. So where has that developed from?
Turtles, ever since I can remember as a kid, I used to always watch the cartoons, and then the movies. The first one in the early 90s, the second one wasn't so bad, and then they just jumped the shark with the third one where they're traveling back through time. But I mean, Turtles is this. I mean, it's one of those cartoons that as a kid in the 80s and 90s, you just kind of grew up with. They've done different characters, and different like artist stylings over the years, and they've always stuck with me. So now that I can collect some of the things that I enjoyed as a kid, Turtles is definitely one of them.
Did you play the arcade? The TMT arcade?
Yes. Oh my God. I spent a lot of my allowance and a lot of side job money playing that arcade game. Growing up as a kid, as a kid, we would go to the Jersey Shore for a week every year, and I always made sure to make a lot of arcade money, and then also just bum it off my parents and my grandparents, and just waste my hours of youth in a arcade on the boardwalk. So, but yeah, no, Turtles was definitely one of my favorite cabinet games. Also, Nintendo, Game Boy, stuff like that. It was always Turtles. At all you got. Good old Seth Rollins. I'm fighting him next week on Top Pop's channel. So just, he doesn't know about it yet, but, it's going to happen.
Oh, but obviously you like wrestling then.
That is something that I, again, as a kid, playing, Turtles in the arcades and having all the action figures as a kid. I've watched wrestling. God, I'm 39, so I'll say at least 30 years. I can remember the first episode of Raw that aired. I can remember even before that watching the WCW their Saturday night and stuff like that. Clash of Champions was always entertaining until.
So would you prefer now wrestling or back then in the 80s and 90s?
Again, I am a Attitude Era guy. The stuff today is good. It's getting a little bit better. They just need to, in my opinion, they need to stop relying on the part-time talent, and they need to use that part-time talent. You can bring them in and let them put people over, not just come in, grab a title belt like mine, and then walk out 2 months later.
Because I'm more of an old school kind of girl. I liked back. Oh, yeah. I have some wrestling pops, but I only want the ones from back in the day. I don't want all these new people from today. I'm an old school girl, so.
I mean, as far as wrestling pops, I don't have a lot of wrestling pops only because that is a black hole I don't want to money in. But I mean, I have some older ones. I do have Roman Reigns only because I bought it because I figured he would finally go heel and that pop would go up in price, and it did. So thank you, Roman, and
Well, I have a signed Ted DiBiase pop, so kind of proud of that.
Okay, you win. that trumps Roman.
Give me my crown.
Yeah, that's why
that trumps Roman. I'll let you hold it for a minute.
Oh yeah. I almost went and bought my own belt today just so I could be like.
I bought this a couple of years ago for a Christmas swap that didn't really go well, so I didn't send my bots out. So yeah, I stole this from someone that gypped me on a Christmas bot. So I appreciate whoever that was. I'm not gonna name names, but yeah, I have the title now because of him.
I have a belt from J.C. Penney, and I got it for $3.99. So I'm very proud of that belt. It's held up pretty well. It's held up my pants pretty well. So it has lasted through the test of time.
Yes, thank God for a little bit of leather and a little piece of brass that can definitely hold up your. I'm not gonna finish it though. This show, G.
Nancy, hello, welcoming in Nancy once again, and
Nancy.
So, with some wrestling, did you do any wrestling like in school or anything?
That's probably one of the only contact sports I didn't do. When I was younger, I played Little League and stuff like that as a kid, and then in high school, I went into the high school garden a crisp 130 pounds. But after some, water and seed and fertilizer and stuff, I grew to not a little flower. I was more of a sequoia at that point. But I went from playing like Little League baseball to playing played lacrosse for about a year and a half. I played rugby for a year. Played roller hockey with my friends and stuff like that. So, definitely more of a contact sport kind of guy, which is always fun. Rugby for me, get to run around and hit people and, just inflict your will on them. So it was kind of like wrestling, but, no tights and, no like close contact bear hugs and
So you
stuff.
didn't want to wear the required uniform then?
No, this body would not look good in a singlet. No.
Come on.
If I could wrestle looking like Kevin Owens, I probably would have done it. Cut off t-shirt, some like basketball shorts and some, I would have been good like that. But a singlet, no.
Come on, like
there's only so much of this body I can show without getting pointed at. See, that would be perfect. That's me right there. That's me right there. I'm Kevin Owens.
All right. So, were you always living in Atlanta?
No, I was born and raised in New York.
Wow.
It wasn't until the ripe old age of 23, I think, 23, 24, parents sat me down after college and they were like, guess what? We're selling the house and you're going to find a place to live. So my parents basically said, we'll help you get started. You can either stay in New York or move to Florida. I'm not stupid. I moved to Florida and I lived there for a couple of years. I'm not going to talk about it. It's Florida. I mean, it's great to visit, but
I'm not going to talk about it.
We're just gonna skip the Florida years. Let's just say that I lived out as much as I could in my early 20s, mid 20s, and then I moved to Georgia on a whim. I was dating a girl for a while, and she got a job up here, and I said, "You know what? You're stupid. Let's go." I moved up here. That relationship lasted about as long as my old YouTube channel did, and I've been here for 11 years now, and the reason I moved up here may not have lasted, but it's grown on me. I've lived in the city. I live by the beach. I haven't really lived in the Atlanta is not really mountainous, but I lived in a lot of the outlying towns, and they're a little bit quieter, a little bit more country-ish. So I'm enjoying it. Yes, this is the way. But there's pictures of my hometown that y'all will see in a minute. That I try to go home as much as I can, but let's face it, who wants to go to New York right now with COVID and price of hotels are ridiculous, but
So tell us what kind of work you do.
I work for a trucking company that carries your mail. So if your package arrives late, damaged, someone loses it, it's my fault. I know who you are, and I put a hit out on all your packages.
You better stop. You better tell my mailman to stop kicking mine.
See, we long haul the mail, so like it goes, like your mail goes from point A to point B, probably one of our trucks. The local delivery guy, I have no control over, because honestly, for a while there, I had a war with my own local delivery guy, both where I live and where I work. Mostly where I work, because they're just lazy. But yes, so whenever I see or hear people complain about the postal service, please stop. I don't know why, because if I lose my job, y'all are gonna pay my bills. And I am writing names, YouTube channels, Instagram, the whole nine. I will PayPal a invoice to you guys for all my bills.
Okay, so tell us, you're a big Funko comic book. You like sodas, chomps, pins, wrestling, Marvel, DC, Back to the Future. Have you been to any Comic Cons?
I've been to 4, and I actually been to one out in Alabama. That was my first one. I went to Magic City Comic Con, but then here in Atlanta, I'm lucky because they have a lot of cons for a lot of different people. There's horror, there's anime, there's your run of the mill, more general automatons. There's toy shows. There is literally a con for everything here. And the last year or two has kind of sucked with COVID. But I've been to Dragon Con. I've been to Atlanta City Comic Con. I've been to Walter Stalker. So I mean, so I've had the pleasure of going to a lot of different events here in Atlanta. I've also been to WrestleMania when it was here. If you watch the whole show, you will not see me because I was all the way up in the nosebleeds of the Georgia Dome. But I was there, I promise.
And so, tell us some of your favorite sports teams.
Oh, I mean, I would be remiss as a New Yorker not to say the Giants. I love, even though they're rebuilding right now, the Giants will always be my team because we beat Tom Brady twice.
So did we.
I would also the Yankees, obviously, 27 World Series, some of the greatest home run hitters, ladies, men, pitchers, catchers, first baseman, doesn't matter what position. They were all Yankees at one point. Growing up, hockey-wise, I used to enjoy watching the Rangers. Now that I cannot pronounce half the names, I don't watch. And then, obviously, being here in Atlanta, I do support the losers. I mean, the Braves and the Falcons and my Bulldogs, even though they all choke when it matters most. I still love my hometown or my new hometown teams, and then obviously my teams from back home.
I can respect the fact that you're a Giants fan, but if you would have said a Dirty Bird, I would have ended the broadcast.
No, I'm sorry. Again, there's some things that I'll do, but I'm not doing that.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, like I said, Bob, doing the postal thing, I know that was really hard for you in the beginning because we do have footage when Bob did drive the actual mail truck, but there's a reason why he is in the position he's in right now. But
God.
Obviously when you're driving on the lawn, no, Bob, you can't. No.
Dude, I'm sorry. That's so much easier. It is.
So
I mean, why drive on the street and I have to walk that extra 10 steps?
Then he didn't even go to the front door. He just stopped right there and just put it on the porch. Oh man.
Oh, Smitty, you like that? You like the Joker? Smitty's talking about that Joker piece, yeah.
That's nice.
If you have a Ross, I don't know if you happen to have a Ross anywhere near you, but Ross throws these for about $20, and they have all kinds of different ones. So always check out your Ross. You never know.
I would much prefer to check out Rachel, though. I'm sorry, not Ross.
Well, if you go a little bit up, how are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm cold. How you doing?
But definitely, like I said, Hidden Funko, got Smitty Roach.
What's going on, Smitty?
How are you? Hope everybody is doing well. So definitely, like I said, working, for the post office, and there's a lot that you do. But one of the things that I also love to learn about is your companions. Obviously, Jack and Ella.
All right. Let's see if I can get one of them over here. Let's see how did I get one of them over here?
Hey Dallas, how are you?
There he is.
That was why you had that
There's
candy
Jack.
there.
That is Jack. He's the first dog. He's my. Oh, she's over here. Hang on. Come here.
What's up, Jack? Ella, hi.
This is Ella.
Ella.
Yeah, hi, Ella.
Oh, sweet girl.
Mm.
She's not much of a.
How you doing?
Hoe, but
how you doing?
yeah, you were on YouTube, Ella.
Hey, Hidden.
They're all about it.
What's up, Mike?
How's it going? So, Sassy, what else you got for the man?
I just wanted to talk about Atlanta a little bit, but if you want to show the slideshow, we can.
Yeah, I can pull that up. You want another question you'd like to ask?
Yeah, it
Or?
was just some of the major sites to see in Atlanta, Bob.
There's a couple I'll mention now, and then I will also preface by saying that as soon as the weather gets warmer, I want to do kind of I'm not going to say travel series, but I want to show you guys more of Atlanta on a personal level. So take time and go to some of the sites, and honestly, there are sites that I haven't been to in years that I want to go back to. So like the Georgia Aquarium, I've been to plenty of times. I've been to World of Coke plenty of times. I've been to I've been to a lot of different places. A lot of them I want to revisit and really just kind of catalog Atlanta. Just showing it to you guys through my eyes. Obviously right now with the weather the way it is, a lot of the outdoor stuff I don't want to really walk around in the cold. But I want to go to the Botanical Garden. I want to go to Fernbank. I want to go to the College Football Hall of Fame, obviously. Stuff like that. It's definitely on the horizon.
We were probably planning a trip up to Georgia, so if we do, we'll have to meet up so we can.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
See some of those sites together.
Definitely. I mean, I'm always free on the weekends, and I can call out sick on a weekday if I have to. But no, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I've been here 11 years, and there's a lot of stuff I haven't seen. That is my home. That's the train station in my hometown. I'm proud to be from New Rochelle. It's about an hour or so up from Manhattan, so it's close enough to where I can hop on the train, obviously, and be in Grand Central in no time. And
do you have this set up where so as I continue through, I want to make sure like you want me to stop at each point, right, and kind of go.
I mean, there are some things that we can talk on the fly. It's really chronological from New Rochelle, a little bit of me as a younger kid, some pictures of the dogs, stuff like that. So I mean, I can keep an eye on the video and kind of switch at a moment's notice. This is from my favorite place in my hometown, which is a little park called Five Islands that used to be the Skyline years ago. I haven't been home in about 6 years. That's a little bit. That's me as a kid. Yes, I was skinny and blonde haired. Yes. I was a sexy kid. I don't know what happened, but yes, I was I was definitely good looking as a kid. But I'm still sexy, just in my own way. But that was actually down at the Jersey Shore. Like I said, we would go down as a family. Like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents on both sides, stuff like that.
Now, is this a bad news? Is this a bad news Bears?
Pretty much. We were a eclectic bunch. A lot of us were friends. I still talk to a couple of these people on a daily basis. Spoiler alert: the gentleman in the upper right hand corner with the porn stash, that is my father. I will call him out on the porn stash, and I am I'm the sexiest guy on the field with with the blue shirt on underneath the yellow t-shirt. The yellow t-shirt.
Yellow t-shirt. So
yellow t-shirt.
There's green.
The front row?
Yes, front row, right hand side, second kid from the second kid in.
You mean it wasn't? This wasn't you.
That's a creepy guy, and then there's the little sexy kid.
This wasn't you right here.
First year. Yes, that was pretty much me, but I actually had skills. I'm not even gonna lie. I had skills, and then I think was this the year my brother played with me on the team? I don't think so. No, actually, yes, he was. That's him right there next to my father. Go back to your right. No, that's one over. That's my father's boob. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Quit rubbing it. No, but the first kid on the right, on the standing up, that's my brother. So yes, I was small but fierce at that age. There was definite star potential there.
Oh gosh.
As I gained weight and height and all right, then and the next one is me the same thing. Still porn stash on the right is my father, and I am the third kid from the left with my knee up, looking like I am getting ready to.
So from the left, this one right here.
Yes, still wearing the yellow shirt.
Oh, look at the smile! Look at those
Yeah,
cheeks. Just want to squeeze those cheeks.
Yeah.
What's going on with the shades up here?
That is actually a friend of mine's father.
Uh-huh.
He was actually a really cool guy. So I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna rip him.
These hats back then, I remember, wearing these type of hats.
Oh God, yes. They were like soft foam with the trucker netting. I don't know who designed that look. It was not pretty. All right, what's next? Let's see here. All right, this right here started it all. I am a huge Disney fan. That trip, I was probably 6 or 7, still sporting the bleach blonde hair. I should have been in. I don't know why my parents did not put me in movies in the 80s, because I could have made money with that face and those eyebrows. Yes, I was definitely making money back then. But no, that was in Disney World. We had that first trip. It was the typical, parents surprise you at summer camp, school, whatever. Hey, we're going home early. They put you to bed at like 4, get you up at like 10, and drive all night in the back of your station wagon, fighting with your 3 brothers. This was before iPads, iPods.
What do you think that as soon as you walked in the park, what was your thought process?
Well, again, as a 6-year-old, your mind is blown. That's kind of like we are now when we walk into like Hot Topic or Target and you see like a chase. Like the castle was my chase. That was it, because we had stayed at the Contemporary, which to this day still holds a place in my heart, and I actually stayed there a couple of years ago. But back then, they had the hot air balloon. So I would get up in the morning and I'd jump out on the balcony. I don't know why my parents let a 6-year-old out on the balcony by themselves, but I would reach and look around the corner, look at them, doing stuff with the hot air balloons and stuff. Yes, they actually had hot air balloons back then. If I find the pictures, I would prove it, but unfortunately, I don't have many pictures. So just take my word for it. I promise you.
Oh, look how cute.
Yes, yes, I'm still very, very cute. Just saying.
Oh, you're a dog?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the. Well, I'm sorry. I was reading the chat on the live chat, but yes, no, that is Jack.
He's cute.
Probably a week after I'd gotten him. He was about 3 months old at that point, and little did I know that he would not really change much over the years. He'd grow, he'd get bigger and stuff, but he's still a spaz. He is still running around chasing his sister and all that other fun stuff. So he's been there for me for almost 9 years, but I'll call it 8 years. He's been here 8 years. There's 7 years, and then there's 8 years.
So King Bob, since you are on the stream and Cisco has arrived, can we get your rendition of a "Yeah Boy"?
You have to pay for it.
Oh,
Pay for it in grails. I want a glow Doc Brown to go with
Jack.
the low Marty that I have.
Squirrel, Jack.
No, I'll work up to that. I'll make a deal with Cisco. If he can win the quiz, I'll do it.
Oh,
If he can win the quiz, I will do it for him.
Hey, Nightshade, how are you? How's it going? Now, either Nancy or Cisco wins, then you have to do it, right?
Yes, if either of them win, I will do it. I promise.
what if they come in top 3, or they have to be number 1?
They have to be number 1.
All right, y'all better pay attention.
There have been times I have exaggerated or fully extended on certain phrases and words. So that's Jack. He had a smoking habit. He used to smoke rawhide.
He's so cute.
Yes, and honestly, that year to this day is still the same. And then this picture, both of them now. I don't know if it'll scroll down. There we go. That first day we got her. We literally had gone shopping for dog food and came home with a dog. She does sit like a human. And then that is just both of them staring at me. That's usually what they do at night. Like after they run around and terrorize each other for a couple hours.
Do they get jealous of your time? Do they get jealous of your time?
What's up?
Do they get jealous of like wanting your attention?
Yes. He is the jealous one. Literally, I could be sitting down and Ella will try and jump up and put her paws on my leg and like get some attention, and he'll just kind of go in there and go like this, and they'll just start fighting. But no, I mean, Jack is definitely possessive of me, and that's gotten a lot. I'm not gonna say worse, but it's changed since my separation and divorce. He used to always favor my ex-wife, and now they both favor me because they have to. Because if they don't get food.
All right.
Hang on. I'm gonna read the chat real quick here, kind of see who's making fun of me behind my back, so I can take names, and we'll hear this later.
We'll take the time too. We'll say hi to Obi the Kid, Lady Iconic, Tats,
What is going on, everyone?
Iconic on.
So Obi the Kid. This was me taking care of Obi the Kid earlier. I took care of Obi the Kid. I was wrestling him, and this is exactly what happened. I just took him over the top, and yep, that was Obi the Kid going down. So just wanted to let you know. So took care of that on the way to beating Bob, and taking care of that. And Sassy had her match earlier too. She was on it. She definitely was on it earlier. So all right. So we have saying hi to the chat with everybody. Cisco, yeah, boy. Yeah.
Sharon.
So here we go. So we're going to the next stage here, King Bob.
Yes. I can see the I can see it in between Jack and Ella. We are at Plastic Empire. I probably have paid all these places rent for a while. The Steel Collectibles, and all right. So Plastic Empire.
Plastic Empire. Hold on, Bob. Hold the phone. Okay, hold the phone. Did you not go to Plastic Empire and get that glow in the dark Marty?
You know what? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I went and got it, and I traded it. Let's let it all out in the open right now. My Back to the Future Grail Pop has been, will be, and always will be the Marty on hoverboard, the fun exclusive. The only reason why I got rid of the glow Marty so quickly is
Are you there?
I think he's frozen.
This is what happens when you get rid of your grails, King Bob. The grail gods summon down, and they make sure that you cannot do this again. They need to send a message, King Bob.
Yeah.
So I might have to remove him real quick to see if he comes back in.
He was getting scared of the SmackDown.
Well, like I said, when he saw, the stuff that we're doing, like I said, Obi, I'm coming for you and Ginger Pops. I took care of The Rock today. I made sure the rock was taken care of. I was doing it. I was on it. So that's exactly what happened. So one of the other things that we got going on here that we want to make sure. So just so you guys know, King Bob, if he gets to 200, if we make sure that we put his link in the chat, if he does get up to 200 subscribers, it's coming off. The beard, oh my God, the beard of Zeus, that thing is definitely coming off, guys. So we want to make sure that that thing gets shaved. So we're going to shave that thing. So by golly, so what do you say, Bob? See, these Grail gods, they get mad. You piss
They
them
do.
off.
But all right. The main reason why I got rid of Marty is because, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Is because it wasn't really a movie centric pop to me. Like had they done like a cool like Back to the Future 3 pop where Marty was in his, just something movie centric, I would have kept it. But the fact that the person I traded it to then turned around and gave it to a friend of the community and someone I've known for a couple of years, I was okay with that. I got a bunch of stuff that I wanted, and the person I traded it to in turn gave it to someone in the community. He didn't turn around and flip it to make a couple $100. He gave it to someone in the community. So, at the end of the day, I can always buy another one. I really wanted it, but I don't. But I'm okay with it. It's time for the rest of y'all to be okay with it too.
Okay, so you guys heard it here first. Like that's it's okay for you guys. It's okay to be. I mean, I think it's a little barbaric, but I mean, hey,
it is savage to take a 3,000 piece limited exclusive that everyone wanted and trade it for a bunch of trash. To quote a famous YouTuber.
So you have plastic empires and steel collectibles.
But all right, Plastic Empire is my home. If they would let me move in there, I would. If they would let me work for Pops, I would. Steel Collectibles is the nerd dream. They have toys, they have comics. It's on the sign. Retro video games, they've got every system known to man. They have all different kinds of toys, all different kinds of pops. Dr. No is a place I consider my local drug dealer, which is comics. And then I also use a website called Things from Another World. They're my out of town dealer. So like if my out of town dealer can't get me stuff, I go there. All right, food wise, if you're in Atlanta and you want breakfast, go to Martin's. There is usually a line around the building and out onto the street, no matter where you go in the Metro Atlanta area, from about 5 to 8 in the morning and then around lunchtime. They do awesome breakfast food. With Martin's, funny story, I'd gone to get the Glow Marty, and I had brought that Martin's for breakfast. Everyone around me is like, dude, where the hell did you get this food from? Told them where they go. They half the line left to go get Martin's. You're welcome for that day. The big chicken, I wish I could have gotten video, but when I went by there, I couldn't get close enough to it, and it was a rainy day, so this is stock footage. But the chicken actually moves, so the mouth opens and closes. The eyes roll. That is a wayfinder for anyone in Marietta.
So the
north, south, east, or west, you say where, north of the big chicken, south of the big chicken, east or west of the big chicken. That is the central point of Marietta. That scary thing you're about to see is the vortex. Okay. There's 2 locations. One is in Atlanta itself, and one is in Little Five Points. This is the Little Five Points location. If you like to eat a lot of like cool food, and if you want to really challenge yourself, they have what's called a cardiac burger challenge. 1 patty, you're kind of a wuss. 2, you're getting better. 3 or 4, you're gonna probably kill yourself. The varsity, that V, is one of the longest standing hot dog stands in the world. I think in the country at least, but some of the best food ever. They do basic hot dogs, hamburgers. Their frozen oranges are amazing. I don't think what else.
Zach, too many jokes there, and I'll be good.
The Braves Stadium, yes, they're getting better. They still sucked in the postseason, but that's the Braves Stadium. Obviously, when they moved out of Metro Atlanta into Cobb County, where I live, you go to more games. Obviously, with
to let you know, Bob, I played baseball in high school with Ryan Klesko, who was actually on the Braves and was on the World Series with the Cleveland Indian when he played the Cleveland Indians. And Klesko was an important factor in that World Series. But him and I do know each other. We played baseball at Westminster High School, Southern California. I tried out for the Mets in Chico. I didn't make it. Otherwise, I would be probably somewhere else doing something else. But he did go on with the Braves. So,
but to be fair, you would have been a Met and you wouldn't have gone that far.
I would have got traded. I would have got traded. I would,
A local secret, Mets stands for my entire team sucks. It's out there, that's what it stands for. And also for football, if you're a Jets fan, Jets stands for just enough to suck. So, saying. This is the Ferris wheel down in Atlanta, which I will go to once the weather gets a little bit better. So I will show that off a little bit close, a little bit better. All right.
This was Bob. Bob, I really love the hair on you in this one.
Yes.
It really suits you pretty well. I enjoy it.
But now we're getting into the Comic-Con stuff. This is obviously Leah Thompson from Back to the Future. Obviously, I had to wait in line and sit there and get front row seating so I can be as close as I could to her. The fun part about going to cons, yes, you can go shop and buy all the toys you want. That is Ray Park. Funny story is when these pictures were taken, I was volunteering for a Disney blog, and I was covering the event for her. And my ex-wife was videoing him, getting some video of him. He turned to her and literally called her out. So a Sith Lord called out my ex-wife, and she survived to tell the tale. And then the next day, we had gotten his autograph on a pop, and he totally remembered her. He's like, "You were the girl with the pink phone." Yes.
The pink phone.
Then who else we got here?
So Ray Park was also
Ray Park. If you ever at a con and he's there, sit in on this panel. He is awesome. This is Sean Astin, obviously of the Goonies. Goonies, Stranger Things. That could be a theme coming up here shortly. There it is. That is from Dragon Con. Same year. That is Dayton and Caleb from Stranger Things. They were fun. I will freely admit I have not seen every season. My now girlfriend is showing me the seasons, and a couple pictures from now, you may see some things you've seen on the show. Strictly from season 1, so that's all I've really gotten through so far. But that might be something you want to pay attention to. I'm just saying. But Stranger Things is definitely going to be a favorite show of mine, and I will not buy the pops because I am way too far behind.
All right. Let's
see what we have next. I'm trying to remember what I put on this slide. All right, this right here. When I went to Dragon Con, I had.
Wait, that's you?
Yeah, that's me with no beard. What? No. I'd applied for media passes. Obviously, I got them, so I went. and we were allowed to kind of request to interview people. I requested a bunch of people. The picture Eric is frozen on is actually one of my favorite actors and musicians. His name is Christian Kane. He is, I mean, obviously, I mean, if you watched The Librarians, if you watched Leverage, if you watched a couple of other movies that I enjoy, he's been in those. He's also a country music artist. To this day, I still listen to his music. Really chill dude, awesome friggin' hair. And then the gentleman before that his name is David Sobolov. He is a voice actor. You will probably know his voice probably most from The Flash. He is the voice of. He's also he was a voice actor in Bumblebee. He actually had a Fortnite character. I don't remember which one at the moment. He's been in some video games. Yes, blah blah blah. But no, I mean, I was talking to Eric before we started about him interviewing celebrities and stuff on in the spotlight, and it's fun to talk to people, especially people that are famous and people that you've admired or enjoyed being entertained by. To talk to them is amazing.
Man.
Yes, this is probably the single, outside of interviewing David and Christian, this is my favorite moment from Dragon Con.
Man, Sting and oh man.
And the kicker is that Lita was supposed to be there, but she didn't show up. But to hear these two legends talk about wrestling for an hour, that is why you go to cons, to hear your idols and your role models talk. As much as it's about going around and getting the great deal on pops or comic books or stuff like that, the panels is where it's at for me. I would rather sit in on a panel with Ric Flair than go buy a pop.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and the cool part with Dragon Con is it's a 5-day party. There's stuff going all day, every day, at night. They actually blocked off parts of Atlanta for the con. This is Walter Stalker, and spoiler alert: if it goes up that far, you're going to see me meet one of my favorite actors of all time, aside from Christian Kane.
Now, are you wielding the bat?
Yes, I'm wielding the bat.
Sweet.
That's left-handed too. That's not even right-handed. I was giving her the business left-handed. Yes, that sounds weird. Y'all can think about it amongst yourselves.
Where's Zach Boniface?
Which is another one of my favorite places. This is the Puffin exhibit, which is one of my favorite exhibits because Puffins are freaking cute.
They are. I love them.
I love Puffins, and I love the otters. Otters are my favorite.
My daughter just went to the something in Houston for her birthday. No, San Antonio.
Ooh, nice.
She went to SeaWorld.
LJ, that is awesome.
She brought me back an otter pin to put on my backpack.
They're
just utterly too cute.
They are.
Well, I actually have a shirt that says that from. I don't know where it is, but I do have that shirt because again I'm a Disney fan and I have copious amounts of Disney shirts and I need to find most of them and replace the others because they're all faded from TeePublic over the years of wearing them.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got? Let's see where we're headed here. All right. So now we're starting the Stranger Things stuff. So everything that you're going to see from this point on is from the first season. I spent a Valentine's Day with my now girlfriend, who is a huge Stranger Things fan. She took me around to some of the sites in my neck of the woods. So this is actually the water tower. That is the school.
Yeah.
With a special appearance by my girlfriend's car because I told her not to park there, but she did.
It kind of looks familiar too to something similar in The Walking Dead because I know in Atlanta they film some bits and pieces in Atlanta.
Yeah, they do, and that's actually something I'm planning on doing is doing a. This is where Hopper gets all of the salt.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Talking to her, it's amazing how this is an alley where there was some fight. I don't remember because I don't really listen to her. I'm just kidding.
This looks like in a video game, like in a zombie video game where you'd be walking and all of a sudden a zombie comes around the corner.
Well. She said that there was a fight in this. I think it was between. This is inside the school. This is the old colors, as she said. Then more school stuff. Let's keep going here. That is the staircase where Will waited for his mom. And then inside should be more of the school, just a different angle. I think this was actually covered up. So I think they're talking to her, they're not done filming in there yet. And that's just me on the stairs. And now this was the exterior of a pool hall that Hopper went into some point in the show. I should have taken notes. I'm horrible at that. But the next couple will be, that is Dustin's house.
Oh, wow.
And then you can keep going.
And that's how far from where you are?
Probably 30 minutes. And then you're going to see our Lucas and Mike's.
Yeah, that's true.
They're neighbors. That is Barb's house.
Wow.
And then this is the alley where Billy's Burgers is. This is the arcade where they were at in season, I think it was season 2. And then that's the video store for season 2.
Wow.
Still a video store for season 2. And then now we're in Disney. That is if you don't know what that is, I'm not even going to tell you. It's Galaxy's Edge.
I just said it. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know you said it, but I'm just. Then you've got again, Disney for me. As I said earlier, I've gone to Disney more times after I left Florida than I did living in Florida. I've gone probably 7 or 8 times over the last couple of years. It's fun. You got so many different rides you can choose from, as far as like intense, kind of intense, laid back. That is a view from the Polynesian. Friends of ours had surprised us with a night at the Polynesian.
Wow.
That was our view.
What I think is cool about this
is a picture of the 2 of the sexiest men alive, myself and Jack Sparrow.
Where I don't see myself in there. Where are we at?
You're
flattered that you call me, but I don't. Oh no, maybe I'm in the back in the corner.
And that was also that.
You've lost some weight since this picture, huh?
I don't know if I've lost or gained weight. I can't tell anymore. But that is a picture from a couple of years ago in downtown Disney, which is now Disney Springs. But that's back home in New York. No trip home to New York is not complete without a picture of the Naked Cowboy.
I think Mama J might have dated this guy. I think I've seen this picture on her wall. I'm not sure.
What I like about Disney is they're different. There's Animal Kingdom, if you like animals.
Oh, yeah.
Epcot. There's so many different things to Disney. It's not just like Disney anymore.
Yeah. No, but honestly, like my favorite ride in Disney is not what some people would think. I love Soarin'. Hearing the backstory of how they created it, and then just the jokes you can make on the ride, like the twisted Eiffel Tower and stuff like that.
So what about so with this right here? Anything behind this?
That is the Statue of Liberty. Again, any trip home, you have to do the Statue of Liberty. This picture is taken on a very cold day in New York. That is the Freedom Tower. That is obviously where the World Trade Center used to be. I would definitely recommend, if you are in the city, go to the World Trade Center Museum, the 9/11 Memorial. The last picture that you had up there was, and Brandy mentioned the other day, that was Serendipity. Serendipity 3 in New York City. Amazing food, amazing atmosphere. Obviously, it's from the movie Serendipity, so that it makes it even more cool to go and.
So that was Serendipity 3?
Yep, Serendipity 3.
Okay. Very cool.
It's a little shop, you walk in, it's a store, and then you go in the back and you have like places to sit and eat. I would definitely try to get a table on the first floor because those stairs are, that was about 6 years ago that we went up there, and my knees are still hurting from that walk up there. So,
wow. LJ said he went to New York a few years back and ran into John Leguizamo.
Oh, wow. See, and LJ,
yeah, I mean, honestly, that's probably the most New York thing you can do, is be in New York and run into one of the funniest men from New York.
I'd like to get LJ on here one of these days.
Absolutely.
Hang on, let me jump into the chat real quick and see what everyone's saying here.
So now we're gonna head into a quiz, guys. What happens with quizzes, Sassy?
Okay, so we'll take a 10-question quiz, and the top 3 go on a wheel. And at the end of the month, we'll spin the wheel, and whoever's last on wins a prize pack from all the people that have been on the last 4 shows.
What's up, Funko Brothers? Right about now. Also, guys, just so you know, if Cisco comes in first, then we get a yeah boy out of King Bob, and not just not a half-ass yeah boy. We get a full
yeah boy.
We get a full thing. Also, King Bob is, while people are lining in for the quiz here. Do you have something going on your channel?
Well, right now, like I said, right now I'm waiting on a couple of things to come in the mail that I can open. Obviously, I guess with the snowstorm that's hit half of the country, I'll be waiting a little bit longer. But I've got a couple of cool things in transit that I'm looking forward to opening. Other than that, just I need to get better at doing videos, as I was telling you before we went on. So I'm gonna try to break down my collection a little bit and go through some of the cool stuff that I have, and show them off little by little. I'm kind of intrigued by the shorts that people are doing. So I may do a couple of short videos a week where I just kind of display a pop and kind of talk about it a little bit and stuff like that. So I may try that out.
Okay.
And then, like I said, once the weather gets warmer, we'll start doing my King Bob's Adventures in Atlanta series. Yes, that is the name. How original, like King Bob's Adventures in Atlanta. Who would have thunk it? I would have named it that. But we'll do that. Then I'm hopefully I can get out to Alabama. There is a con in Huntsville that I'm wanting to go to. There's a couple of people I want to meet out there, so hopefully I can get out into that area and explore a little bit of Alabama and stuff like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Because I'm going to Alabama with the banjo on my knee.
Yes, I mean honestly, Alabama's been good to me. I went out there 2 years ago. That's where they do Magic City Con in Birmingham, and got to meet 1/4 of the comic book men. I met Ming Chen, who pretty cool dude. I was actually wearing a shirt that it was Baymax and Jason Mewes, and it was Jay and Silent Baymax.
Nice.
And he's like, dude, come here. So that was pretty cool to meet him, and That was my first con experience, and then obviously from there, you all saw the pictures of where I've been.
Well, we have so the quiz is based on some of the things that he's provided, information wise. It'll be.
I'm hoping we covered it all. Actually, there is one thing I missed. So this may be a spoiler, but Ella is 5 years old. I'm just saying, she is 5.
So Ella's 5.
Dad's age I already mentioned. So that might be on the quiz. You may need to know that. I don't know.
So keep in mind some of the
Cool.
things
So cheating's all right.
in regards, guys. And so, like I said, the top 3 out of here get to move on to the wheel for the end of the month. So that'll be cool. And like I said, we have a show lined up for next week as well. Sassy, where are we heading next week?
Oh, let me check my schedule book. Next week we are heading to Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida.
That sounds like fun.
All righty.
Yep. Go Jaguars.
Looking forward to that. Hey, I actually have a Jaguars pop someone sent me. He was a LSU.
What the hell?
And he went to Jacksonville. Somebody sent him.
Who's that? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, he was great. He was great for LSU, but yeah.
All right, so here we go. Let's get this rolling. I'm going to go ahead and start it right now. Whoever comes in, the top 3 is the top 3.
And if you haven't covered it, I would give you the answer. I promise. I'm not taking the quiz.
No, you can't take it.
All right, so King Bob, do you have anything going on that people should know about any of your recent videos? Anything
there is the giveaway tonight, which winner will get obviously Ninja Turtles, so it's going to be Bebop and Rocksteady.
I'll go ahead.
They're getting both.
So what do you have?
They're going to get both of them.
Getting both of those, and then I'll also throw in a couple of stickers and some other cool stuff. And then
win that.
the big one here would be when I hit 200, I will get rid of my beard, and I will not send the winner any beard trimmings. That is just weird, and y'all can use that to plant at a crime scene. So you can say I murdered someone while I was shaving. No, but at 200 subscribers, I will shave my beard.
All right. So so how do they win? Those Rocksteady and Bebops? Is that something?
You have to go. I'm hoping people are passing go to my last video, and just hashtag
and watch.
Teenage Mutant. We're gonna do this. Just for my last video, and you comment. I can't even type. There we go. You type that into in the comments, and then I'll have someone pull it up because I don't know how to do that. It's been a while. Either that, or you know what? I'll give it to Kenneth Bird. Maybe I don't know.
No, you know what we could do? We could pick a number, and then you can write the number in the private chat.
All right. Yeah. You can
do that.
That's fine.
But then what's the point of the hashtag?
Well,
true. All right. Well, go to the video, do the actually, you know what? I'll do it on my phone.
It's entirely up to you because I know there could be people that already hashtag.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I will do it on my phone and show y'all in the I'll be fair. And then just a reminder, as always, I am a broke YouTuber, so shipping will be from the US only. And so let me find a YouTube comment picker.
Speaking of my latest wrestling pop, this is the latest one I've gotten.
Very, very cool. I'm glad that you guys are bringing out the wrestling, but just remember something. When it comes to wrestling, you either go big or you go home, guys. Okay? So I'm pulling out Andre the Giant I'm going big. All right.
All right, hang on. Oh no, hang on a second there. Hang on there, Junior.
Woohoo! All right, so this is almost with the leaderboards here.
You didn't pull out your big dog, but what you gonna do, brother?
Oh,
I broke my back, brother.
yeah. Now you want to be safe on the name there, Sassy. You want to read the first name and the last name before
Mike,
you.
yeah,
Oh, dear
Mike
God.
Roach. I'm kind of curious as to who that is.
Well, they have
me, I promise.
Well, Nancy's battling in that second spot, but definitely Mike is slaying it in the first slot right there.
And then Schmitty is number 3. Still got a few people playing.
Oh,
Don't remove Dallas.
no, I know. I just saw him moving.
I don't want to say it, Cisco.
Is that Cisco?
It has to be because he told me he wanted me to say
Cisco Mike Roch? Mike Roch? Is he?
I'm sure.
All right. Hey, Jedi
John.
How are you? And sometimes you just got to guess and just kind of go with it. And you never know. Sometimes you luck out. You come in a little late. It's how it works. Sometimes it's okay. You just kind of do that single elimination thing and say, okay, which one fits? But so obviously, King Bob, so you're reconstructing your channel. You used to be formerly Robert Breaks YouTube. But now you're King Bob's Adventure and Collecting. You have a lot of adventures this year in 2021. So you're stepping up that channel on the road to 200. So guys, let's, if you have not subscribed to King Bob, please do. He puts in some delightful videos. He'll show you everything he's got. His dogs are
almost everything.
And definitely, like I said, check him out, subscribe. Let's get that beard shaved. Let's see what baby face looks like. And
you also saw a preview of it, in a few pictures, but no, this beard, ever since I got separated and divorced, this beard has been kind of my middle finger to the world. But I am ready to join the world again, So this beard has to go, but I'm not going to let it go until I hit 200.
Well, we do, like I said, right now the game isn't officially done yet, but Cisco says that he is commanding that lead. So you need to get that boy ready. So you never know. We'll see what happens. Still some players.
Woo! On flare.
So let's see here. I have just seeing. So it looks like Helicopter and Matt is playing. So I'm just seeing if there's any movement, Sassy, any movement, and then kind of go from there. But it looks like we still have Helicopter is moving.
Was my twist that hard?
Well, if some people were only able to come in at the last part of it,
yeah,
kind of makes it hard sometimes, especially when you're giving some things away. But they're coming in to show some support, and it's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it. But I'm not seeing.
We could have thrown curveballs in there, but I didn't.
So I'm not seeing any movement from Matt right now. Who's in that 12th spot? I'm still waiting to see on Helicopter if Helicopter moves anymore. Don't quite not seeing it. I've been kind of steady real quick. So what I'm going to do is I don't know if there's going to be enough to catch up. So I'm going to go ahead and end it.
Okay.
So I'm going to end this. And your winners coming in, you got third place is Smitty. Your second place is Nancy. Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
boy. First is Mike Rosh. Mike Rosh. So real quick, I'll go ahead and go through the review. So where did King Bob grow up? King Bob, I'll let you go ahead and answer. So where did King Bob grow up?
I still have all right. The answer is New Rochelle, but I wasn't throw you all a curveball and say still has not grown up. That's why I put that in there. But I'm like, you know what? I'll be fair about it.
So who is Robert's favorite turtle?
Michelangelo.
And it is Michelangelo. We did showcase a little bit on his last trip back home. Where did he eat? It wasn't the last clip. It was Serendipity 3. It wasn't
Red dumpsters.
Yes, I had to throw that one in there. And apparently,
how old is dog Jack and Ella? He did say he did mention 5 and not 34 and 36, but 8 and 5.
I was going to say they were 34 and 36.
His favorite ride at Disney World was not, even though a lot of people thought maybe the Pirates of the Caribbean.
No,
and
I
Soarin'.
just threw, and you know what though, I threw people off by saying Soarin'.
Yeah, because you did say that was your
favorite.
favorite.
I threw people a curveball there, so that's fun.
Little curve on that one. So, what color jersey was Bob wearing in his Little League picks? We had. So wait, did we pick purple?
No, it's supposed to be yellow.
So it was supposed to be yellow. So that would have been then my mistake on that one. Because for some reason, maybe that's what I'll have to look at that, how it was sent in regards. But otherwise, like I said, that is one of those situations there. But Nancy was in second. So which celebrities did I interview at Dragon Con? And we have Chris Kane.
There's another curveball there too. I said Chris Kane or also Christian Kane. So yeah.
All right.
Curveballs in there. Although I would love to meet Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd, but that'll never happen.
Okay. How long have I been on YouTube? So we have 4 years, way too long, darn it. 1 year and 2.5 years. So two and a half years.
That one we didn't really touch on. Well, no, yeah. We did, but y'all are good guessers though. So that's pretty cool.
My favorite place to go in Atlanta. Obviously, the picture should give you a little bit of a head.
Yeah.
Plastic Empire, Aquarium in Georgia, Steel Collectibles, and the Varsity.
And honestly, they're all great places to go. So.
And how many of the Stranger Kids things houses did we visit? And the answer to that one was not 4. It was 3.
That's why I threw Barb's house in there because I figured that would throw people for a loop.
All right, so Cisco has won.
I mean, technically she's a kid.
So you are on the platform there, my friend.
Yeah, boy. That's what you get.
That's all he gets for winning.
Brother.
You got to reach deep,
brother.
You got to reach deep down, brother. I'm saying you got to go to where there's none below and reach deep down. And out.
If I go too far down, I will wind up choking on myself, and that's what I want to say.
Well, I don't know, guys.
Well, that week.
All right. So, once again, King Bob, appreciate you kind of taking us and touring us around and being here and spending some time. Now, you have something that you did want to give away, correct?
Yes, I did.
So what would be the best way that you would like for us to assist you in that regards?
I've got a comment picker already pulled up on my phone here.
Perfect. Now, I want you guys to know anybody that has commented the hashtag, right, is eligible to win. So if you had watched this video like I did earlier, so I know that I did, I was able to find that
there's only 5 people entered right now, so we can give them a few more minutes, but
so if you guys would like to now go ahead and you want to show up what they have an opportunity to win one more time.
These are definitely what you're getting. And let me switch my computer over so I can see what I'm doing. These are definitely what you're getting. You're definitely getting Bebop and Rocksteady. They are commons because I had to open them up and hope for a chase, but I never got one. But getting the Rocksteady and Bebop, and I will throw in a bunch of extras as I always do.
All right. Well, so if you have not had a chance to comment on his video, you better make sure if you want to, you better run over there because
Nancy said the link doesn't work.
Let's see here. Let me double check. Let me go to where's my history. I'll pull that up real quick. Give you guys an opportunity. Turn that down. All right, history.
Because right now we're up to 7, so there's 2 more than there were. So
she said drop it like it's hot.
I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. All right, here we go. That is the link to his video, and that is right there. So, like I said, you guys have an opportunity to do that. You're on the clock for 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. So at 5 right now, it's 5:26. So at 5:27, well, it's 5:27 now. So 5:28 is what you have. 5:28. You better not be late. We're gonna ring you up and take you on a date with 2 cans, Bebop and Rocksteady. All right. Well, so
hey boy.
King Bob, is there anything like so if we had to come to Atlanta and we got 1 day with you, where are you going to take us first? Where's the best place people should go? What should they go right to right away? They just arrived in.
Okay. All right. If you're coming in the morning, you need to head to you need to find a Martin's, because that is probably some of the best breakfast that I've eaten since I've lived here. Definitely go around to all the shops, Plastic Empire, Steel Collectibles, Dr. No.
King Bob will take you. King Bob will take you in he'll take you in the vehicle right there.
I would gladly do tours of Atlanta with you guys. If anyone's ever in town, let me know and we can definitely meet up and hang out.
If we go to Atlanta, we definitely are going to the Coca-Cola Museum for sure.
Oh, definitely. Honestly, I'm always up for a good Coke, so that's fine with me.
All right. Well, let's pull that. So if you had an opportunity to hashtag and be on there. So
all right. So we got 15 comments.
All right. There we go.
Comments now, guys. Aquarium is amazing. This guy says spent hours watching the whale sharks with the kids. So that's awesome. So
yeah, the aquarium is nice in Atlanta. Been there too.
Cool.
Well, honestly, I haven't been there in a couple of years. Last time I was there was in 2018. They have that bunch of stuff in. That's why I want to go back. So
Paw Patrol.
All right, so we have.
How are you, Paw Patrol? How's it going?
We've got 13 comments.
My Canadian friend.
Zach says too much Coke is bad.
Well, then don't stay, because at the end of the tour, there's like a lot of Cokes to try.
Okay, so wait, here we go. I'm going to pull you up big. All right, so
do one more check. We're still at 13. So we're at 13.
Yes, I have been to Atlanta. I love all the sights there. I don't like the traffic, but
I really should pull this again, but I'm not going to. So message me on Instagram and give me your address, and I will get this out to you as soon as humanly possible. Keep in mind, I do work for the post office, so it may not be on time. But
it doesn't have to go far. It only goes about an hour away from you.
So congrats, Nancy. Okay, so Nancy, we're banning you from winning for 2 months now. Okay, so 2 months you can't. We're gonna put your name in there and pull it as can't win.
Yes.
So,
but
congratulations, Nancy.
No. I'll definitely put some extras in there for you guys. I've actually been deciding on doing like sticker trades with people because I have a lot of my own personal stickers for the channel and Instagram and stuff.
Look at that. There you go.
All right, if you want to pick it up, that's fine.
You might be able to pick it up sooner.
Meet halfway. That's fine.
So
Yeah.
you can take a little picture on Instagram. What's up, Will? How's it going, bud?
What's up, Will?
If you do meet up, make sure you get a little a little shout out, a little.
Oh no, we will. We definitely will.
Just make sure you guys don't have too much coke when you go to visit. Like I said, it's one of those things. Funko Brothers, if I wanted a birthday gift from me, that's right. Funko Brothers has a birthday coming up on the 23rd.
On the 23rd?
February 23rd.
Oh man, Nancy,
hang on. What's up, Will?
I am so jealous. I want to go to Atlanta this weekend now. Man.
Hang on. Eric. I've got. You want to roll the dice again? I've got another set. I have 2 sets of these I can give away.
Well, I'll tell you what, since Nancy's going to take away your postage for the other one, I mean, if you want to roll that one, I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's totally up to you. So now here's the thing. So I'm going to tell you now it's your thing. Now, Nancy, now you guys have already won, right? So, if Cisco was to be pulled, then we'll just keep it to somebody else, right? Because you guys are winning the set. So
I already pulled the winner. And I swear to God, this is not rigged in any way possible. I literally picked a winner and it pulled. So it is not rigged. I swear to God, it is not rigged. So I will add this to the last giveaway that Eric won for me that I still haven't sent out.
So here's what I like to do then go ahead in honor of Funko Brothers for his birthday on the 23rd. I will go ahead and send it to him as a birthday present, okay? So that would be I would definitely that's fine. So Funko Brothers, you need to make sure you reach out to him in regards keep it rock steady, and he will bebop that your way. Pop Patrol, thank you so much for being here, and just kind of going from there. But most importantly, King Bob, as we start to close things down, we appreciate you being here. I've had the luxury of having you through before.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely, King Bob. Anything that you would like to say in regards to your city, in regards to your channel, anything going forward?
All right. City-wise, again, definitely come. Atlanta is great. The traffic has a bad rap, but pretty much everywhere. But definitely come. We got good food. We got good, tourist attractions. We've got it all here in Atlanta. That's why I love living here. You can, again, there's always a con going on. Pre-COVID. Hopefully, we'll get more cons. There is a couple anime cons. I know a lot of people like anime. There's Momo Con, and there is I can't remember the other one. There's a couple of them that go on. But obviously, if you have a chance to come to Atlanta during a con, go to Dragon Con. I would strongly suggest Dragon Con. Lots of awesome cosplaying, lots of great people. It's a party for 5 days, so definitely attend. But, as far as the channel goes, like I said, as soon as we get into the better weather and stuff like that, I will start doing my King Bob's Adventures in Atlanta. Definitely, I'm definitely looking forward to also traveling. I have cons I enjoy going to in South Carolina. I know that is where Cisco and Nancy live. So, I'll be up in the Greenville area at some point, going to Retro Toy Fair. Yes, Retro Toy Fair or Toy Con. My Instagram is Robert Breaks YouTube. I will type it in the chat.
Well, now you can do King Bob's Adventure in Collecting with Mike Rush.
That would be. I'm pretty certain that if you can get Cisco, his wife, myself in a room, or just together, it would be magic and not in the creepy kind of way. Yet, man, I'm gonna need to cut back on my comic book collection and start traveling more. But also towards the end of the year, I do have a trip that I'm going to Tennessee. I know I said I was going to Disney this year, but I had a change of heart. I want to go and start exploring different places that I haven't been. So Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg is number one on my list. So I'm going to be
it's amazing there.
I'm going to be up there sometime.
I know somebody who lives up there. If you want to meet somebody while you're up there.
Who is that?
John Torek.
Who?
He's a supporter of the community. His name is John Torek.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've crossed paths with John, so yeah. I mean, again, this is open. I mean, obviously, where I live in Atlanta, I can go to Florida. I can go to North Carolina if I had the stomach for it. Go to North Carolina. Obviously, South Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama, parts of Florida. I'll go to. I wanted to go. I wanted to. The one thing with Orlando is I would have loved to have hung out with Mick Dorks. I'll definitely be planning Orlando probably next year.
Well, next time we go to Gulfport and Biloxi, then you can come meet us over there because that can't be too far from where you are.
Honestly, as long as I have music playing in my car, I will drive pretty much anywhere. I used to take day trips.
Eric, I miss seeing your face.
No, it's fine. You can stay on my face. My this is the moneymaker right here.
Yeah, he's got a way hold.
But no, I mean, Chattanooga, I've been to a bunch of times just for the day for fun. I would literally get in my car on a Saturday morning, head up to Chattanooga for the day, and walk the Greg Cook Trail, walk the Yoj Collects Trail, because both of them are up in that area. I've actually met Yoj when
Plastic Empire, right?
Popping off the walls is up there too, isn't he, Josh?
I mean, honestly, it sounds like a lot of us in this southeast corner need to just to meet up somewhere and
absolutely, let's go for
it and hang out for the day. I'm calling that right now.
Not just for the day. We could plan a whole weekend and all meet up and hang out the whole weekend. That'd be awesome.
I know he's not. I know he's not here, but I'm calling out Cody from Popular Opinion.
Cody, you have been summoned.
I'm telling you, if I ever go that way, that's definitely somebody I have to meet for sure.
Cody.
Yeah, and honestly, just I mean, if I could just wrangle in my collecting, I could travel a lot more. But I mean, I'm dropping too much money on comic books, too much money on pops, too much money on everything.
Oh, and What the Deuce is right by you too. That's my brother.
Right there. Yes, he is. Yeah. So I mean, honestly, if anyone ever wants to just meet up at
we should find out who's around us and plan a trip this year. Yeah,
you can get your friends.
Honestly, like if the cons here in Atlanta start up again, that would be the best place to go. Because cons here are fun. It's just weird being here, but it's fun. And the con scene here is amazing. You got the World of Coke and Georgia Aquarium, and you got the College Football Hall of Famers. They're all in the same area.
Woo, 22, blue 39. Oh, okay. You got football.
I want to see my dogs. That's all I want to see. Well, I know they're not and all, but
Robert, we got to catch a plane. So
all right.
Did you get our plane?
We got to get that helicopter. No,
I was going to say, I thought the plane was gone.
Well, I'm so used to saying that, but like I said, because Robert was on today, the Minions, they wanted to borrow the plane, so they took it. So they were
VIPs.
They were really excited about that. So Sassy and I are actually going to be taking the helicopter, guys. So the helicopter is where we're doing. So that's what's boarding. We're going to be boarding that. We wanted to have this one, but like I said, they're using it for the bear toss. So they're calling out those stuffed animals right there. But definitely, we really appreciate it, being here, but we do have to disappear from Atlanta, guys. So Dobby, can you help us out, please, Dobby? Thank you. Appreciate it, Donnie. So we are going to be heading back, but Robert, thank you so much for the hospitality chat.
It's been a pleasure. Y'all can come back anytime.
And we will visit with Robert when he gets out again and the cons and hanging out and kind of going from there. So King Bob, his Instagram is actually Robert Breaks YouTube.
Greatest name in the world.
So Robert Breaks YouTube is his Instagram. And you'll be able to find him there. But definitely, guys, appreciate it. You guys being here, supporting. We're going to Jacksonville next week, so we're going to get hopefully some shorts and some tank top weather. I don't know. We'll see.
Should be.
Maybe not. But we're going to go on the beaches and have some fun with Jacksonville. So that should be a good one. So definitely remember, guys, every Thursday at 7:00 Eastern, 4 Pacific,
6 Central.
6 Central.
Like 2 in the morning, Hawaii.
Yeah. We are on popping around the world, guys. And so pack your bags because that's how it works. And hey, if you have not had a chance to subscribe to myself or Sassy, guys, we want to make sure you guys do.
Let's go.
All right.
Thank you, Eric. That was nice.
And check out King Bob. Make sure we get him up to that 200. But we have another show tonight. If you guys have a chance, come hang out. We're gonna have some Harry Potter magic tonight. We're gonna go look at the I don't know, the Wondering World, Wizardry World. We're going to be looking for all kinds of things there. So that's going to be on later on tonight, 10:00 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Going to be a great time. We're going to have some quizzes. We're going to play some Quiplash. We're going to hang out with some friends. So make sure you stop by, say hi.
Nancy wants to know where, when, and with who.
Tonight, 10:00 Eastern on this channel, Two Boys and Their Pops. And we're going to be hanging out with Matthew Cowley, Christina Payne, Dana, and we're also going to be hanging out with Divine Pops. And you never know just who might pop in, but we're going to have some fun tonight, and I guarantee you'll enjoy it. So make sure you stop in and say some well wishes. So that's what we're going to be doing. But guys, have a great one. We appreciate it. And Robert, I know you're gonna have to get that title up, but I mean, hey, you can hang on to it for a little bit. Any parting words there, Robert?
I guess I'm going to bed. I'm old. I'm just kidding. I will be there tonight to play Quiplash because I want to defend my honor. Because I didn't know the crowd I was dealing with the last time I played with y'all, but now I know.
You can, you can bring it, buddy.
This will be the Quiplash Championship at 10:00 tonight.
But we'll see if Robert is able to put a foot in his mouth or if his words will come out flowing like chocolate milk.
I'm the king to put my foot in my mouth, so I'm fine with that.
Because it's game time, guys. It's game time. All right. Well, we appreciate it once again. And remember, guys, you don't have to go home. You don't. You really don't. But the thing is, you can't stay here. All right, guys. Until the next one.